If you're over 60 and still eating cheese like you did in your 30s, this might surprise you. Because while cheese can be comforting, delicious, and nostalgic, some of the most popular options may be quietly sabotaging your health. And the scariest part? Most seniors have no clue they're making a daily mistake that could cut years off their life, without any warning signs. Think about this. Just one slice of the wrong cheese could double your heart attack risk or silently clog your arteries. And we're not talking about obscure, exotic cheeses here. These are everyday favorites hiding in your fridge right now. But there's good news too. Certain cheeses can actually strengthen your bones, protect your brain, and improve digestion. The key is knowing which is which. In this video, we're going to reveal the 4 best cheeses you should enjoy regularly after 60, and the 4 worst that might be aging your body faster than you think. Backed by real science and expert insights, you'll learn exactly what to eat to feel stronger, sharper, and more energized. We'll keep it simple, with no jargon, just clear, life-changing tips that could improve your next meal. So if you want to protect your memory, boost your immune system, and reduce the risk of serious illness, stick with us. These aren't minor tweaks. They could completely transform the way you age. Let's start with the best cheeses for a vibrant life after 60. Aged Gouda might look like just another fancy cheese at the market, but it's actually one of the best-kept secrets for aging bodies. When properly matured for at least 18 months, it undergoes powerful biochemical changes that turn it into a nutrient-dense powerhouse. For adults over 60, this matters more than ever, because the body becomes less efficient at absorbing key nutrients. Aged Gouda steps in to fill that gap with surprising strength. It supports bones, memory, and heart health, all in one delicious bite. What makes aged Gouda truly special is its high content of vitamin K2, a critical nutrient for calcium control. K2 acts like a traffic cop, directing calcium away from arteries and into bones, where it belongs. This means stronger bones and cleaner arteries, which reduces the risk of both fractures and heart attacks. And since calcium misplacement becomes a bigger problem with age, Gouda is one of the few cheeses that actively protects against it. A daily serving of just 1 ounce delivers more K2 than most people get in an entire week. But that's just the beginning. Aged Gouda also contains conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, which helps reduce body fat, fight inflammation, and even support the immune system. It's like a natural multitasking supplement, only tastier. CLA has also been linked to improved metabolic function, something many seniors struggle with. Combined with Gouda's healthy fats and easy-to-digest protein, it helps the body rebuild from the inside out. And the aging process removes most of the lactose, making it safe for sensitive stomachs too. Take, for example, Helen from Milwaukee, 72. She always thought cheese was off-limits due to her mild lactose intolerance. But after adding small servings of aged Gouda to her diet, she not only avoided digestive issues, she also noticed fewer leg cramps and better balance. Her doctor was shocked at how much her bone density improved in her latest scan. For Helen, a little Gouda at lunch became more than a treat. It became part of her strength routine. To get the most benefit, eat aged Gouda at room temperature, not straight from the fridge. This enhances nutrient absorption and brings out its complex flavors. Pair it with apple slices or whole grain crackers for extra fiber and gut-friendly prebiotics. And if you can find varieties made from grass-fed milk, even better. Those offer higher levels of omega-3s and antioxidants. Just 1 to 1.5 ounces a day is enough to unlock its powerful health effects. Real Parmigiano Reggiano isn't just cheese. It's practically a superfood, crafted by tradition and backed by science. Aged for up to 36 months and made without shortcuts, this Italian classic delivers benefits that most processed cheeses can't even dream of. For seniors, it's a nutritional goldmine packed with easily absorbed calcium, muscle-building protein, and gut-friendly compounds. And it's completely lactose-free, naturally. That makes it ideal for anyone 60-plus looking to protect bones, digestion, and brain health in one go. Let's start with the protein. Just 1 ounce of real Parmesan contains around 10 grams of high-quality, pre-digested protein. Thanks to the long aging process, these proteins break down into amino acids your body can absorb effortlessly. That's crucial after 60, when digestion slows and muscle mass becomes harder to maintain. This cheese delivers all 9 essential amino acids in perfect balance, making it one of the best non-meat sources of complete protein you can eat. Then there's the calcium, and it's not just quantity, but quality. Parmesan provides over 330 milligrams of calcium per ounce, more than a glass of milk. But unlike supplements, the calcium in this cheese is paired with phosphorus and magnesium for near-perfect absorption. One Italian study found its calcium bioavailability is nearly 100%, compared to just 30% in pills. That's a game changer for seniors trying to avoid osteoporosis or recover bone density over time. Just ask Richard, 68, from Phoenix. After his doctor warned him about early bone loss, he started adding small chunks of Parmigiano Reggiano to his evening salad. Within 6 months, not only had his bone scan improved, but he also reported fewer joint aches and better sleep. Turns out Parmesan contains tyrosine, an amino acid that boosts dopamine production, improves mood, and supports mental clarity. Richard called it the smartest bite of the day. To enjoy Parmesan like the Italians do, skip the grater. Break it into small chunks with a knife to preserve its crystalline structure and enhance flavor. Eat it as a post-meal snack to aid digestion, and consider pairing it with a few drops of aged balsamic vinegar. Tea boosts mineral absorption and makes it taste even better. Stick to around 1 ounce a day to get the full benefits without overdoing the salt. Parmigiano Reggiano shows that age-old wisdom and modern health can go hand in hand. For seniors, it's not just delicious, it's functional, restorative, and incredibly efficient. A little goes a long way in building strength, improving mood, and keeping your body resilient. At first glance, raw cheddar might seem like an old-fashioned or risky choice. But when it comes from grass-fed cows and is aged properly, it's one of the most powerful foods you can eat after 60. This cheese is rich in natural enzymes, rare vitamins, and anti-inflammatory compounds that most pasteurized products simply can't offer. And for seniors looking to stay active, protect their hearts, and feel sharper each day, grass-fed raw cheddar is a quiet hero on the plate. Let's talk nutrients. This cheddar contains up to 5 times more CLA, a fat that studies link to fat loss, better immunity, and reduced cancer risk. It's also loaded with vitamin K2, MK4, the specific form proven to protect arteries from dangerous calcium buildup while helping bones stay dense and strong. Seniors who include K2-rich foods in their diet are far less likely to experience fractures or arterial stiffness, 2 of the top aging concerns. The difference lies in the milk and the method. Raw milk from grass-fed cows brings a full spectrum of omega-3s, vitamin A, D, E, and beta-carotene in their most usable forms. And since the milk isn't pasteurized, the cheese retains its natural enzymes and probiotic bacteria, which support digestion, boost immunity, and even influence mood through the gut-brain axis. It's real nourishment your body recognizes and uses efficiently. Barbara, 72, from Asheville, had battled bloating for years and thought dairy was off-limits. But after switching to raw cheddar, just 1 ounce with lunch, her digestion improved dramatically. "It felt like my body could finally process cheese again," she said. That's the power of natural enzymes and living bacteria. Unlike commercial cheese, which often causes discomfort, raw cheddar can actually support gut healing when introduced gently. To enjoy grass-fed raw cheddar safely and effectively, don't cook it. Heat above 120 degrees destroys the beneficial enzymes and probiotics. Instead, let it sit at room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes before eating. Pair it with fermented veggies like sauerkraut or pickles, which create a probiotic synergy that enhances nutrient absorption. Limit servings to 1.52 ounces daily for the best balance of benefits and calories. This cheese proves that aging doesn't mean restriction, it means choosing smarter, When made right, cheddar becomes more than comfort food. It's an investment in strength, clarity, and long-term vitality. Which of these cheeses sounds most surprising to you so far? Have you ever tried raw cheddar, or do you think it's worth adding to your diet now? Let us know in the comments. We're always reading and learning from your stories. Swiss Gruyere isn't just a tasty melting cheese for fancy sandwiches. It's a nutritional powerhouse hiding in plain sight. If you're over 60 and want to protect your heart, brain, and muscles without taking more supplements, this cheese might be the most complete food you could add to your diet. Rich, flavorful, and made with precision in the Swiss Alps, Gruyere offers health benefits that go far beyond what most people expect from dairy. What sets it apart is a unique bacteria called Propionibacterium freudenreichii, which produces propionic acid, a natural compound shown to lower cholesterol, fight inflammation, and even reduce cancer risk. It's the same bacteria that forms those little holes in the cheese. And as a bonus, it also helps your body create vitamin B12, an essential nutrient for energy, memory, and red blood cell production, especially important for seniors. Gruyere is also a top source of glutathione precursors, the building blocks of your body's master antioxidant. This matters because glutathione protects your cells from aging, toxins, and immune threats. As we grow older, our natural levels drop, but eating Gruyere can help restore them naturally, especially thanks to its rare amino acids like cysteine and glycine. These nutrients also support liver health and clear mental focus. Henry, a retired woodworker in Spokane, started adding a small cube of Gruyere to his evening soup after reading about its benefits. "I sleep better, my knees feel less stiff, and I just feel sharper," he says. Just 1 ounce a day, melted gently or paired with whole grain bread, can deliver a noticeable difference without overwhelming your digestion. The aging process in Gruyere makes its protein easier to absorb than meat or milk. But this cheese also goes beyond bones and muscles. It helps lower blood pressure naturally. Thanks to compounds called lactopeptides, Gruyere gently supports cardiovascular health without the side effects of medication. Unlike salty, processed cheeses, it nourishes instead of harming. And the bonus? It's naturally lactose-free due to the long aging process, making it easy on sensitive stomachs. If there's one cheese that combines taste, science, and longevity into a single bite, it's Swiss Gruyere. It's proof that the right food doesn't just fill you up, it fuels your future. They're cheap, convenient, and probably sitting in your fridge right now. But processed cheese slices are one of the most dangerous foods hiding in plain sight. Wrapped in shiny plastic and sold as cheese, these slices are less than 50% real dairy. The rest? A chemical cocktail of emulsifiers, preservatives, artificial colors, and harmful sodium additives that silently attack your health. And for adults over 60, they could be a silent trigger for faster aging and serious disease. Just 2 slices can deliver over 600 milliliters of sodium, and not the natural kind found in sea salt or real cheese. We're talking about sodium phosphate, a form linked to accelerated aging, kidney strain, and higher risk of heart disease. Most people don't even realize it's in their sandwich until it's too late. But what's worse is how these ingredients are allowed to hide behind innocent names like flavor enhancer or coloring agent. One of the most overlooked dangers? The emulsifiers, like polysorbate 80 and carboxymethylcellulose, which research shows can disrupt your gut bacteria and increase intestinal permeability, also known as leaky gut. This can trigger widespread inflammation that affects everything from your joints to your memory. It's not just what these slices add, it's what they destroy, your body's natural defenses. Take Marlene, 66, from Tampa. She used to eat a grilled cheese every other day using those pre-wrapped slices. But she started experiencing brain fog, more frequent bloating, and rising blood pressure. Her doctor couldn't find anything serious until a nutritionist asked about her cheese habits. After switching to natural block cheese and cutting processed slices entirely, her symptoms eased in weeks. Sometimes, the simplest changes reveal the biggest hidden culprits. Even labels can mislead. Many brands legally list 0g trans fat per serving, but if the actual content is under 0.5g, it can be rounded down. That means you could be unknowingly consuming dangerous trans fats every time you reach for a slice. Add in the artificial dyes, yellow 5, yellow 6, and preservatives like sorbic acid, and what you get is a food that damages more than it nourishes. Here's the truth. These slices may look harmless, but they are engineered to be shelf-stable, not health-friendly. Especially after 60, every food choice counts, and this is one swap that could protect your gut, heart, and brain in one stroke. Cheese spreads in jars might seem like a fun, creamy addition to crackers or sandwiches, but for adults over 60, they can be one of the most harmful hidden traps in the grocery store. These spreads often don't even qualify as real cheese. Instead, they're loaded with artificial oils, emulsifiers, and chemical stabilizers that extend shelf life but quietly chip away at your health. And worst of all, many don't even need refrigeration until after opening, a massive red flag. Most jarred spreads contain partially hydrogenated oils or intraesterified fats, which are forms of artificial fat linked to heart disease, diabetes, and chronic inflammation. These fats were once banned in several countries but still show up in U.S. products under different names. That creamy texture comes at a steep price. Your arteries, brain, and waistline pay for it with every spoonful. And it doesn't stop there. These spreads are often packed with sodium bombs, some with over 500 milliliters in just 2 tablespoons. Add to that MSG, glutamates, and vague natural flavors, and you have a neurochemical cocktail that can cause headaches, anxiety, and blood pressure spikes, especially in sensitive individuals. Most people never make the connection between a daily cheese spread habit and worsening symptoms. For example, Tom, 74, from Cleveland, used to enjoy cheese spread on toast every morning. He thought he was making a lighter choice by skipping butter, but after a few months, he started noticing chest tightness, fatigue, and tingling in his hands. A cardiologist visit revealed elevated blood pressure and inflammation markers. After cutting out the jarred spread, his energy came back, and his symptoms slowly faded. "It was the last thing I expected," he said. Even more alarming, these spreads can contain phthalates, hormone-disrupting chemicals that leach from the plastic packaging into the food. These compounds are linked to reproductive problems, metabolic disorders, and increased cancer risk. For older adults already dealing with hormone shifts, this extra exposure can quietly tip the balance in dangerous ways. The bottom line? If a cheese product can sit on a shelf for months without spoiling, it's not doing your body any favors. Especially after 60, your body deserves real food with real nutrients, not chemical copies that cause real harm. Cheese can either be a powerful ally in your health journey or a quiet threat that steals your energy, strength, and peace of mind. After 60, every bite matters more than ever, and the difference between the right and wrong cheese could shape the next decade of your life. The good news? You don't need to give it up. You just need to choose smarter. By embracing real, aged, and nutrient-rich cheeses and letting go of the processed, plastic-wrapped imitations, you're not just protecting your heart and bones. You're reclaiming your energy, your clarity, your freedom. Because health after 60 isn't about restriction. It's about intelligent nourishment that supports the life you want to live. If this video helped you see cheese in a whole new light, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below, give us a like if you learned something new, and share this video with a friend or loved one who still grabs those orange slices without thinking twice. Let's keep making smarter choices, together.